My name is Pia Marais. I am a South African, Swedish writer, director, living and working out of Berlin, Germany. I made a film that's going to screen at the festival, Trans-Amazonia. It's set in the Amazon. As a member of the jury, I was very interested to watch films from these three continents because it's not an opportunity I often get to see films from different parts of the world dealing with different, I would also say personal, but not only personal, also societal conflicts and issues. And so it was almost like traveling through different continents, and I really liked the programming of the selection. I thought it was a good selection, and it just felt like a very, interesting thing to do, to watch these films. Since I'm only here for 3 days, so I wouldn't have had the chance to see many of these films. That's why I think these festivals are very important, so that we can discover young directors. I think it's first and second feature films, speaking about things that are important to them, that obviously resonate also with us, because we live in a globalized world, so everything plays in, and I felt that was what I came away with after watching all of these films. My film has many themes, and I would say it's a story about a daughter and her father, and a question of identity. Was inspired by a trip to the Amazon that I did or undertook, where I'd been reading a lot of articles by a journalist who'd been writing about a conflict between one particular indigenous tribe, or people, nation, the Tenyarim, and a neighboring little logging town that didn't exist on any map. It was just 5,000 people, so it was just a very regional conflict, but escalated into something almost biblical. And at the same time, I was very inspired by the true story of a woman who survived a plane crash in 1971 and became this sort of overnight phenomena, a person that people projected hope and desire onto. And this plane crash changed her life, and it defined her life after. And obviously my film is not about her, but it was maybe inspired by this. So I was thinking a lot about who are you if you've had a certain indoctrination, or if someone tells you who you are and what you should believe in. And I think with missioning and, for example, evangelism, especially in South America, with indigenous people, the first thing that missionaries do is to throw out or kick out their own mystical person, sangoma, or spiritual leader, and then recalibrate them to believe in a Christian faith. So who are they after that? Are they still the indigenous people, or have they changed? And so there's the reflection for me between the young girl in the film, who in a certain way, her story reflects a little bit the same as the indigenous people that she and her father are missioning. So it's many themes that kind of weave into the story, but I think one big theme is identity.